The environment affects how people meet their needs. Often, the food people eat, the clothes they wear, and the houses they live in come from their physical environment. The climate affects the clothes people choose to wear and the homes they build. Sometimes, people adapt to their physical environment. To adapt means to change how we live to suit our physical environment. Sometimes we modify our surroundings to meet our needs better. To modify the environment means to change the environment.
Humans have always modified or changed their environment to suit their needs. Whether it was clearing land for farming or building roads to travel on, people leave their print. Some close examples of human modification of the environment might be nearby buildings, paved roads, parking lots, or bridges. Of course, as populations and societies have grown, so have changes to the world around us. Some of those changes can have lasting consequences. It's important for people to understand what those consequences may be. For example, many Louisiana swamps were drained or destroyed in order to provide more land for agriculture. However, now it's understood that swamps play important ecological roles, such as flood control, fish production, water purification, and wildlife habitat. Deforestation is another problem. Lumber is hugely necessary to modern life, and the land forests are on is valuable. Unfortunately, trees are being cut more quickly than they are being replaced, and that's contributing to many environmental problems, including global warming. Building dams and levees and changing land cover are important modifications that help regulate water supplies and increase food population. It's increasingly clear, though, that the consequences need to be weighed before deciding when and where to modify the environment.
People modify the environment to meet their needs. For example, people extract natural resources from the earth through mining. Logging helps us get wood to build homes and furniture. Draining wetlands helps us create farmland. Digging wells and irrigation help us farm dry desert areas. People need to be able to travel and move things easily. This is why canals, highways, and airports are built. We also build dams to generate electricity and prevent flooding. Introducing new crops to an area can modify the environment. Bamboo was introduced to Texas, and it has become a problem in some areas. Modifying the environment has consequences. When we cut down too many trees, we may destroy a forest or mountain. Allowing farm animals to graze plains areas too much can turn them into desert. A desert is an area of land where the annual rainfall is less than 10 inches. Some people adapt to the desert by wearing long robes. The robes prevent the sun from drying their skin. Some people also use camels to transport goods. The camel can go for days without drinking water. Their padded feet don't sink easily in the sand. This helps them travel faster. People modify the desert by using seawater greenhouses to farm. A seawater greenhouse is a structure that allows crops to grow in arid areas near the sea. This makes it possible to plant crops that are not native to the desert. A mountain is a large area of land higher than the land around it. People wear warm coats to adapt to the cool climate on mountains. Some people have fireplaces to keep them warm. People also adapt by planting crops that do well in the mountains. They also use terracing when farming. People modify mountains when they build tunnels through rocks. This is often done to build roads or lay train tracks. Sometimes mining is also done in mountains. This also modifies the mountain. Wetlands are lands that are often flooded. There are wetlands in almost every climate. People adapt to wetlands by building their homes on stilts. Some learn to eat crocodiles and alligators. Boats or canoes may also be used for transportation. People modify wetlands by draining the water to create farmland. Sometimes people add extra sand and other materials to reclaim wetlands for use. Dams may also be built to control flooding. A plain is a large area of flat land that does not have many trees. This is why plains are also called grasslands. Plains can be found in various climates. People adapt to plains by wearing sunglasses and sun hats in warm weather. Ranching and farming thrive in grasslands because there is food for cattle. People modify plains in many ways. However, overgrazing and bad farming practices are some of the negative ways.